guys, welcome to another video here on my channel, and welcome to another edition of my Planning for 2017 series. For those that are new to my channel, my Planning for 2017 series is going to be offering an array of reviews on different planners to help you guys choose which one you'll be using in 2017. I will also be hosting a giveaway on my Instagram at Chaotic Critic on December 1st. It's going to be 12 days of giveaways. I'm really excited about that. So be sure to follow me on Instagram to stay up to date, and of course be sure to check out my Planning for 2017 playlist, which I will have linked below. In this video, I'm going to be sharing a review of the Purple Trail planner. Purple Trail did send this planner to me for review for the sake of this series, so special thanks to Purple Trail for sending this planner to me. So without further ado, let's get into the review. And of course, I'll be sharing my pros and cons and whether I'm going to bank or tank the planner. So I decided to get the 6.5, is it the 6.5? No, it's 6x8 planner, and they have three different versions. They have the soft cover, the hard cover, and the binder. So the two sizes and then three different variations. So there's the 6x8, the soft cover is $36.95, hard cover $44.95, and the binder is $46.95. Then they have the 8.5 by 11. The soft cover is $46.95, hard cover $54.95, and the binder is $56.95. And that's just basically for you guys to set up the planner. Now when you want to go in and start adding in the extras that they have, and also adding in if you want to put a pocket in there, if you want to get the stickers, if you want to further customize the cover, all of that starts to add up very quickly. So keep that in mind. I do love the quality of the cover. I decided to go with the Harry Potter design. I saw Ruby Trev with this one, except she changed her color to purple. So there's a lot that you can do with the cover, which is nice. The three different covers that they have a synthetic one, the laminate, which I got, and then the hard cover, which is basically the binder. So I got the Harry Potter one. So here we go. It has Chaotic Critic because I am using this as a business planner for my blog. And then the inside, it says 2017. And then on the back you have the stripes and then the black on the inside there. So there's the cover. Very, very nice quality. I also noticed that the cover is bent on the ends. I don't know if that's like their signature thing or something, but the four corners are bent. The coil is absolutely amazing. If you guys are into Erin Condren or even the plum paper planner, you know that the coil is very, very popular. But I will say that I have seen people take the coil and uncoil their Erin Condrens because it did get so bulky. So keep that in mind when you're ordering a planner with a coil, which is one of the reasons why I love the Happy Planner. So moving on, the types of planners that they have the 20, whatever the year is. So I got the 2017. They have a daily, the weekly, and the monthly. They also have a teacher planner, a student planner, a mom planner, and a wedding planner. And the layouts that they have are three different versions. They have the horizontal weekly, the vertical weekly, and the vertical hourly. I decided to get the weekly planner and the vertical weekly. And I'm just not a fan of horizontal. It's just not my thing. So coming into a month, let's look at January. I did add on some months in here, and I'll show you guys how I decorated in a second. So you get a notes page at the end of each month. Then you have this bullet cover here. The cover is really, really nice. Each month has a different color. Very nice laminated tabs, as you can see there. So then it just says the month. Then on the back you have that grid again. Then for the month, each one has birthdays, events, and things to remember. Then here is the monthly view. You have a note section over here. And then coming into the weekly view, they do have the month up here, because if you look at like the Happy Planner or the Erin Condren, I think the Erin Condren was replaced, the calendar was replaced with the Thankful Thought, but they don't have that space over here because it is smaller. So up here you get the monthly view. You guys can see that. There we go. But let me flip to the second week here. Let me flip to another week to show you. So this up here. All right, so looking into the planner, at the end of each month, you'll have a notes page over here. Then you have the divider for the month. Very nice laminated tabs, very nice paper quality. The paper is 10 pounds, and the paper is so thick that it adds more bulk to the planner. So keep that in mind when you're doing all these add-ons, because this planner really does bulk up. As you can see how thick this is, and I barely added anything on. So the inside pages layout that they have, there's the 12-month weekly, there's the 18-month weekly, the 24 months monthly, then they have the 3 months daily planner, and then they have the 6 months daily planner, and each of those are an additional $5. I decided to get the 18-month, and you can start it at whatever month you want it to start at, but that's one of the cons I have with this planner, is not the fact that you can't start it whenever you want, which is great, but I would rather, if I was starting it in September, I would rather just end in December of 2018 instead of 2017, excuse me, instead of going into 2018 and I have January and February. So that's one of the definite cons for me. And also, you have the notes page, you have this very nice divider here. Each one is different, each color. It's more of a watercolor. And then you have the grid over here. Then for the months, you have birthdays, events, and things to remember. Then here is what the monthly view looks like, and you have a note section over here. Then here is what the weekly view looks like, very similar to that of the plum paper with the lines, but because they don't have the space to put the month, you have like a little month thing up here, and on the week that you're on, those days will be bolded. And the weekend is also stacked on top of each other. I absolutely love the line, so that's definitely a plus for me. But what I don't like about the layout is that you'll get to the end of the month and it ends on the 29th. Now, when you look in the Happy Planner, because the end of January is also connected to February, if that makes sense. The end of January goes into the first week of February, but they decided to add it over here as well. Like, this should have just been an entire notes page, because now I'm stuck with these two dates over here, but then they duplicated it again to going into February. So for February to start on a Wednesday, it should have just, you know, started the fresh week and then left this page as a notes page, because I find that wasteful to have the rest of the week left over here with just a tiny little note section. It should just start fresh in the next month if it's continuing that way. Even with Halloween, for Halloween to have ended on, Halloween was on a Monday, but when you go back to October, which I'll show you guys, here's October, and it's like a waste of space. I have no use for that. And then you come over here and it's just like, you know, so I don't really have a use for that. That's definitely a con for me that I am not a fan of. So when it comes to the two cons so far, it's definitely how thick this bad boy is and the layout. Another thing that I don't like is the pricing. And I'm not sure if you guys are going to find that very useful to you to have to add on for every single thing, because you probably want to spend your money on stickers and washi tape, and depending on the size that you get. Again, I'm going to be using this basically in my home office. I have taken this to my work office and it's heavy. This is some weight, but like I said, the paper is amazing quality. But only thing I added on to here, I did add on a note section, which they do label it for you back here. And I also added on a pocket and the stickers. Now, the stickers in the pocket are not $3.95 together. They're $10, I believe. Together, that's what they are. Let me double check. Yeah, because the sticker pack is $7 and then the folder's $5, but together it's $10. And I thought that was a pretty good deal. I love the icons, but I don't like the checklist. And I think these are like vinyl stickers. For all my sticker connoisseurs out there, you'll have to correct me, but I do not, like, I can't write on these. I've tried my Sharpie pen, I've tried my Pilot G2, I've tried my Uniball Signo, I've tried a Papermate Flair, I've tried the Papermate Inkjoy. It just doesn't work. It all just rubs off. So those are of no use to me, but the icons are cute. So I do like that. But other than that, I don't. Let me show you guys how I decorated in September. So I just used some of the stickers that came with it. This is an Erin Condren made kit, and this just goes to show that it does work. I do have a plan with me up on this spread, so be sure to check it out. So very, very nice. The sizing was like perfect. I had no trouble using these. I didn't have to cut anything down. It just worked. I just alternated the boxes. But if you did want to do like a no white space, you can do that. I just put the washi down here. I did have to trim the washi, but in trimming the washi, I just used it here along with the other washi strips. I made it work. And then this one, I used more of the stickers, and then this week I didn't do, and then that's that. But when it comes to setting it up to use it for my blog, I separate the top to mark in my blog posts. Then on the bottom, I have whether I'm posting to Instagram or YouTube. Instagram, of course I'm going to post to Instagram because I want you guys to check out my stuff, but also for YouTube, it's more so I need that checklist to mark off when I'm putting up a video, because not every single post has a video. But if I have a blog post, my typical schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the weekend is a bonus. So I like to have that marked off, and then I'll have the rest of the details put into this bottom portion as far as what I'm doing that day. I do mark when I have blog stuff going on in my Happy Planner, because my Happy Planner is the planner that I'm using. And then I put in all the blog posts that I have coming up in the monthly spread. And because I like to move things around a lot, I definitely like to write in pencil. I'm not against using Post-its in here, but because I'm sitting in my office planning this out, a pencil just works out easier. It's just better that way. So here's the new week. So the week is the 14th. So all I really do is just mark off a few lines, about 3 lines down. And then I leave the weekend blank. And then down here, just doing 1 line, put IG up here, put YouTube there, and then just go all the way across with that. So, and then I'll put in a to-do. Sometimes I don't always write to-do, so I just had some filming and editing. And then I'll mark in what I needed to film and edit, and then also blog pics. So that's basically how I set up my planner. There's nothing fancy to this. I mean, I will use the icon stickers, but I might just end up using those in my Happy Planner, because this is really just me keeping track of everything that's going on with the blog. And I was really happy to get this because I wanted to have one central location for it. But aside from the cons of what I didn't like, you can add on the notes pages. There's a baby tracker, there's a fitness tracker, an appointment tracker, puzzle and games. Again, each add-on is $3.95 and there's 17 options in total. Another issue that I have is the shipping. The shipping is really, really expensive, and I know that if you're overseas, you might be interested in a planner like this, but the shipping is really, really expensive. In the US alone, for standard shipping, it's $9.99, priority $19.95, expedited $34.95. If you're out of the country, standard shipping can be all the way up to $65.95. Now, Purple Trail does not just sell planners. They have other stationery goodies as well, but if you're just going there to order a planner, to be paying $100 for a planner, I think is a bit much. So that's definitely a con for me. But I definitely, as far as the pros, I love the paper quality. I love the quality of the cover. I also like that it's lined. That's really, really nice. I have been loving the lined planners. I also have a plum paper planner. So I do love that it's lined. That's really, really nice, especially when you're working with a smaller space like this. So it is nice to have the lines, and it's easier to break things up. If you're not into stickers and you're into stamping, this is really, really nice. It's really nice to have, but it's so thick and it's heavy and it's pricey. So when it comes to Banker Tank, for pricing reasons and for the amount that it costs, it's not feasible for everyone to get outside of the US. So I'll definitely have to tank this planner, and I don't want to tank it. I really don't, because it's amazing quality. It's wonderful. It's not out of the box because the plum paper style is exactly like it. The Erin Condren and you have the Pappy planner. So you can get the vertical style. You can get add-ons and things like that with other planners, but I'll definitely have to tank this planner for pricing reasons. I think it's ridiculous to be getting something, if you wanted to try something else and you're overseas and you wanted to try out this planner, $64.95 is crazy. Even here in the US, it didn't take me long to get this planner at all. Again, yes, this planner was sent to me for review, but would I personally buy this? No. Same thing with the Erin Condren. I haven't bought an Erin Condren because I can't see myself paying $50 for this planner. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do this review for you guys, because I wanted to give you guys the ins and outs about it. More information, of course, is on my blog. But seriously, to pay, this planner came out to, when I added in everything, they also have an option where you can pay $10 extra to check out your cover to make sure that everything is in tip-top shape, because once they print it, that's it. So I definitely would, especially if you're doing pictures or if you're adding on a name or something to your cover, to double check and pay the $10 if that's something that you want to do. But especially if you're using pictures, just to make sure. It's called their design review. But I'm gonna have to tank this planner because it's very, very expensive and it's just not suitable for everybody's pockets. I'm a bang for your buck kind of person, and this thing is thick. This thing is gonna get bulky, and putting the quality aside, it's not an everyday planner. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below what you think about the Purple Trail planner. Of course, be sure to check out the blog chaoticcritic.com. My corresponding blog post is down below. Plus, my Planning for 2017 series is linked. The playlist is linked below as well. Be sure to Instagram at Chaotic Critic to stay up to date with what's coming with the giveaway on December 1st. And I will see you guys in my next video.